when you start thinking about everything that is happening, it just gets overwhelming, kind of. Specifically, I'm in community health and public health, so I think things that stress me out more are general health epidemics, malnutrition, that kind of stuff. And then there's genocides and wars going on, and then, you know.
I think the economy is in a pretty poor state right now. I don't think we've hit a bottom yet. I mean, the market, it's possible that the stock market may have hit a bottom, but I really don't think that overall the economy is as low as it's going to be.
And it's right place, and it's right place, and it's right place.
The world is not a perfect place. Stress is part of being an adult, but there's something to be said about the innocence of childhood and the opportunity for openness and understanding that this outlook can foster. It is important to remember that there's a great deal of beauty in this world, no matter how bleak it may seem. At the University of Illinois, a club called the Treehouse Society is based around childhood memories. At its core, it seeks to explore the significance of the everyday world, expand our conditions for growth and learning, and deepen our creative imagination in hope to preserve our childhood curiosity and understanding.
My favorite childhood memory would have to be every Saturday until I was like 10. My dad used to take me to the pond and we used to feed the ducks together. Aww.
My one uncle dressed up as Santa Claus, which is really funny, and you know, you have to do a little talent to get your presents in front of everyone.
What was your talent?
Playing flute. So I don't do that anymore, but it's really fun, and we all get together, and it's always a good time.
I would have to say my favorite childhood memory is when me and my friends used to go around doing bad and crazy stuff. We used to play this game called Who's the Baddest, and like we used to have different levels. To reach level 5, you have to bust a window out. To reach like level 3, you have to like hop over a gate or something.
My favorite childhood memory was traveling to Florida to go play basketball. It was kind of a vacation and like playing ball down with my friends. So that's what I remember. That's like my first time flying. And, yeah.
And this little dog that, you know, I'd never seen before just was frightened, and it just had its head in my lap, and I was just petting it. And I like that memory because it's my dog, and it's like my dog is a baby, and you know, the baby memories are always the best memories.
Most of the inspiration came from looking at other clubs. So the people who started were Brittany, Sarah, and Metz, and me. Together we would join a lot of other clubs. We experienced other clubs. You know, we went to Quad Day and we saw what U of I had to offer. And a lot of it was really cool. We thought it was really amazing to see all these clubs who were really just passionate about forming a community, building off each other's interests and commonalities and everything like that. But as we went on, we saw that there were so many people, I think, some of our friends or acquaintances we saw never really fit in. You know, we tried to have them join other clubs, to join us, to go to attend the other events, but they just never seemed to really, really find themselves in these clubs. So we were brainstorming ideas, just like, hey, maybe we could start a club where we have some kind of common theme where anyone can join. And we thought about it, and it was pretty hard. We try to get the idea, like maybe people need to feel part of a community, part of a group, and then if you don't, and it's because they have something in common or a common goal, And we thought, if you don't have a community or group, I think you must feel some kind of alienation or some kind of, I don't know, you're missing something, especially if you're in a university. So we thought about maybe we could find common ground in our childhood. And we thought, hey, this is a good idea because it's pretty open, it's pretty vague. And we can do a lot of the things that we normally did together with our friends and with other people.
No, I think one of the main benefits of the club is that it helps people here who maybe don't share interests with a lot of people, going out, and because the main place you meet people is in the bars, right? Or
Right.
I don't know, at parties. I'm not really sure actually, but that's the main place that people hang out, and we want to provide somewhere where people can meet that maybe aren't interested in it.
I guess for me, if the Treehouse Society does something to help other people enjoy their lives, and if they enjoy kind of tapping into that inner child, through these various activities and such that they partake in, I can't imagine it. I mean, maybe it's hard to say whether or not it's of value, but it's certainly not a detriment. So, and if it's helping people, then I guess I have to say yes, it is of value to the university.
So the kind of value, I guess, you would see in this club for yourself as an individual, I think, comes from that it exposes you to many different kinds of people. Exposes you to many different situations that you wouldn't even normally do in college. And it teaches you to be, tolerant, differing viewpoints, different perspectives. But it also teaches you to really dig deep to find significance or value in events or people.
All things go, drove to Chicago. All things know, we sold our clothes to the state. I don't mind, I made a lot of mistakes in my mind. You came to take us. All things go to recreate us. All things go, we had a mindset. All things know, you had to find it. All things go. I drove to New York in a van with my friend. We slept in parking lots. I don't mind, I was in love with the place. In my mind, I made a lot of mistakes.